just need to get a new internet provider is what I'm thinking at this point. Oh my god, I swear to Christ almighty. I am so sorry, you guys. This is so stupid. We really got to get this looked at with my internet provider. This is so stupid. It's ridiculous at this point. Like, I can barely do anything anymore. Shoot, I'm even surprised I'm even able to work with the way that my internet is sometimes. Jeez. Alright, we'll give this a minute or two for it to come back. So stupid. So stupid. You agree? Yeah, I agree too. It's so... I don't understand. Like, we've tried different things. We tried hardwiring it. Maybe it's that too. We thought maybe it was that, but now I'm starting to think it's something else. I don't know. I don't know. So retarded. Anyway. Hello, 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 hello. Alright, let's see if I can get this pulled up here. Give me a second. What was that? So let's do the bathroom. Which one did he... Dylan, which one did you say? It was the, hold on. Your 5 public restroom horror stories from 8 years ago. Holy cow. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. Yeah, we're back again. Me and Mr. Hutt gotta talk. Me and Mr. Hutt gotta talk about this. This is getting silly. Okay. Alrighty. Give me a second.
Skip it up and down.
That's a good thing to start off with or to come back to. To make up for this, guys, I'll do one more video. Okay? I'll do one more video. Alright? To make up for my stupidityness, and hopefully it'll work. I'll do one more video after this. Still standing on my vote. You know what? Actually, Nintendo Man, now that you mentioned that, there's actually a video that I do want to actually watch with you guys that I find really, really funny. That is Tears of the Kingdom related. So I think that y'all will really like it. I think it's really super funny. We'll watch that here in a few, or we'll watch that after this. Give me a second. No, that's not it. No. Give me a second here. Okay. Alright, okay. So we should be able to get started. So let's go ahead and hit play. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
You guys wanted a Christmas special. Well, I'm going to give you a Christmas special. And my Christmas special, or Review Tech USA holiday special, is going to be about shit. Literally. And a whole lot more. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I'm making a video about my top 5 public restroom horror stories. So buckle up, because here we go. It's going to be a hell of a ride. I think it's safe to say that everyone watching this video, mostly, despises using public restrooms. Even if they're clean, it's just weird when you're sitting there trying to pinch a loaf and some other guy walks in to wash his hands. Or if it's a dirty restroom like at a gas station, you're skeeved out by putting your ass cheeks against the toilet. Because let's face it, there's sometimes, yes, you could hold back shits usually, but there's just sometimes you gotta pinch a loaf. Going to public restrooms, the bottom line, is horrible.
Is that better?
But throughout my life, there have been things that I have seen in public restrooms that have traumatized me. And just be prepared. Here we go. So the first one is I used to, now I go to Gold's Gym, but I used to work out at Planet Fitness. And the bathrooms there were generally clean, but if you want to see how the human male species can be like apes, go into a gym bathroom. And the thing that's scary, like I said, is they kept that restroom pretty clean there. Okay. So it was people going out of their way to be fucking disgusting. Well, one day, actually I just had to take a piss. I go in there, there were 2 guys at the urinal. I go in to take a piss. I had to go badly. I run in. And right next to the toilet was a big load of shit. Huge load of shit. Not like a small one, like it was, maybe it could have been a kid or a child. Maybe someone was changing a diaper. It was a gigantic load of man shit. Someone purposely, an adult, because you have to be an adult to work out at that gym. They don't have a daycare or anything like that either. You got to be, I believe, above the age of 16 to have a membership at Planet Fitness, or 14, but whatever. It's old enough that a big giant load of shit shouldn't happen. This was an adult-sized man shit.
Oh my God.
Someone purposely pulled down their pants next to the toilet. The toilet wasn't clogged either, so I don't get what that was about. And pinched a huge loaf. Now, you're probably in denial about this.
Oh my God. Dylan, what? What is this? I've never seen this. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've never seen this before. Or maybe I haven't. I just don't remember it. Oh my God, that's great. Oh, that's too fucking funny. Oh my God. Okay. All right, here we go.
Thinking to yourself, well, maybe Rich, maybe it was someone who had the runs or something like that, and they just couldn't aim their ass at the toilet fast enough. No, it was I mean, I didn't sit there and observe this shit, because you could honestly see exactly what kind of shit it was in 3 seconds. It was a normal, rock solid turd. A pile of turds. So someone pulled down their pants, spread their ass, and took a dump next to a fully functional toilet. For the lulz! Now, let's think about this person for a second, how fucked up. Like, here's the thing, even if it's a prank, the only thing I could think of is maybe it was someone who didn't like a guy who cleaned at the gym.
Oh, oh, that's so gross. Oh my God. Oh, I have some public restroom horror stories too, actually. I have some Wendy's related bathroom related stories that will make y'all shiver and ugh.
Gym there, because they did have dedicated people who clean during the day and at night. Maybe someone didn't like him and wanted to piss them off, because I'm not cleaning up. I just go to the gym. I ain't cleaning up shit. Maybe they didn't like the person. It's the only thing I could think of. But you still have to be fucked up in the head, because how could you prove that you were the person? How would that person know it was you that did it, so that you could be like, yeah, vengeance? So someone just, to amuse themselves, decided to take a dump on the floor. I don't get it. Speaking of shit, moving on to story number 2. This was actually at the mall near me.
Yes, Dylan. Yes. I think I've mentioned this before. A couple years ago, I used to work for Wendy's. I was a manager there. And I have some Wendy's stories that will knock your socks off. Yep. Flatley! What's going on, sir? How are you? I want shit on top of the top part of a Burger King toilet. Flatly! Shake my damn head at you, dude. What's going on, Flatly? How are you? Oh my god. Oh boy. So yeah, my stories are for another day in relation to Wendy's. That could cause a whole live stream. That's a whole nother live stream. You worked at a Wendy's in high school? Yeah, in high school I worked at a McDonald's, and then I worked at one other place. Was it Penn Station? Yeah, I worked at McDonald's. McDonald's was my first job, and then Penn Station. I worked there for not very long. I got fired soon after I worked there. Then I worked at a pizza place. I worked at a lot of different like fast food places when I was younger. But Wendy's was the one job that I had that I actually got to like move up in, and I was a manager at. Oh, I have stories. I had stories for days. Used to steal a shit ton of food when we closed. You know what? We used to do that too for a while, but what we also did was where the particular Wendy's that I worked at, what we would do was we would trade food with some of the other places. I'm sure that that's not anything new. But what we would do was that we would trade places with like the other food places. Like they would get like ginger bacon cheeseburgers or Baconators or whatever, and we would trade them for food. Yeah. That's what we did. Your first technical job, I stole a catalytic converter. You were just a bad boy all around, weren't you, dude? The Wendy's near me always smells like weed. Yeah, ours did too. Yeah. Dude, I worked at so many different Wendy's. I worked at when I did work for Wendy's, I worked at almost every single one of them within my area, like no joke. It's crazy. They would pass me around from store to store to store. Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at a Twitters for a second. I thought I got a message. Okay. And yeah, Ragvarak, I saw your DM. Ma'am. Don't you call me out like that. We gonna have words. We're gonna have words. Ma'am. You lucky K-Huckus? Top Tomato, you be good. You be good to my nuke. Ma'am, you be good. But you know what, though? Top Tomato, you may think that you're all big and tough and all that, but you know you love nuclear winter. You know you do. I know you do. So yeah, don't go there. I see right through it. Anyway. And Ragnarok, if you're still here, thanks for calling me out. Thanks. Let's have an ice cream social at McDonald's and clog all the toilets. No, I'm good. Good. No. Those days are behind me, May 1st. Those days are behind me. I can't do that anymore. You know, I'm an adult. I have a job. I'm a mama. No, I can't. Although that does sound fun, but that would also include getting arrested and all that other stuff. And no, I'm good. I'm all right on that. All right. Okay, let's continue, guys.
So, again, this time I actually had to go take a shit. Well, didn't end up taking a shit because of what happened. So I'm rushing into the main bathroom at the mall that's near me. And, yep, someone decided to create artwork. But not with a pen. Not with paint. Not with brushes. With their own fecal matter. I remember there was a name Steve and there was a name Andre on the wall. Some freak of nature took, I hope anyway, at least, their own shit, put it on their fingers, and finger painted names on the wall.
Oh my God. Dylan! Dylan! No. Dylan, what did you subject us to? What is this? Dylan! Why? Exactly, why? Why? Oh my God. Blech. Blech. Squatchin'. Squatchin', I'm asking myself that exact same question. Oh, Dylan, why? Why? Oh, Jesus Christ, Dylan.
With shit. Again, who's gonna find this funny? Why would you want to touch your own shit? It's just, it boggles my mind. And they were names, and you could see like the names were nice and clear. So they really, Steve and Andre, whoever it was, really took the time and effort with their shit to make sure the letters were angular and precise, to make sure you understood the A and the N and the D.
Oh God, Dylan, I don't know how much more I can do this. I don't know. Oh, Dylan, why? Why? Mr. Gamer, but fecal art is collectible. Mr. Gamer, I did not need to know that. I did not need to know that. Listen, I said you wanted a video to laugh at, and I gave you that. Damn you! Damn you, Dylan. You sure did. Hucklebuck, you hush. You hush. Oh my God. Dylan has a scat fetish confirmed. This is why y'all should fund my human extermination project. Next video. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, you know what? Because I love Dylan, and because I did ask for this in a sense, because he likes to torture me. I'm telling Minxie on you, by the way. Let's go ahead. Let's continue. Let's try to get through this. We can do this.
E and the R and the E with their fecal matter. If it wasn't fecal matter, it was the most realistic shit-looking paint I've ever seen. But it gets worse. I really had to go, and I was almost tempted because it was on the wall and the toilet was relatively far away. So I go, I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll just ignore the shit. Toilet, I'm assuming, is clean, but I still checked it, and thank God I did, because they decided to smear the toilet seat with turds as well. I couldn't make this up if I tried. I was very angry because my fat ass had to walk like at least probably like a mile down the mall, and I already had to shit badly to go get to another toilet, and luckily that toilet didn't have fecal matter on it or names written in fecal matter on the wall. Again, more than likely, I hope to God, grown men writing their names in a wall with shit. Thank you, Steve and Andre. Thank you for making me almost shit my pants running down to another bathroom. I salute you. Now this one isn't necessarily disgusting, but it's one of those like world star hip hop facepalm moments that I probably should have filmed. As a matter of fact, I had a smartphone back then that I could have filmed it with, and I wish I did. So I used to work as a rep for Hewlett Packard. Whenever they came out with new products, I would visit stores, demonstrate the products. I traveled to different stores. It actually wasn't a bad gig. It was only part-time, which is the reason why I didn't end up keeping it, because I went on to a full-time job. But it was still fun. But a lot of times, you would see the retarded shit people did to try to shoplift. And this one may be the most asinine one I've ever seen. So you had a lot of downtime with the job I did there, and I would be there sometimes for anywhere from 6 to 8 hours, and I had to go take a leak, which, busy or not, you're gonna have to take a leak no matter what. But anyway, so I go to the bathroom again. The urinals were taken up, so I'm like, I'll go piss in a toilet. In this toilet, there must have been probably like 6 different PlayStation and Xbox games, the jewel cases, in the toilet, and the toilet was clogged. Someone tried to flush plastic game jewel cases. Let me put you in on a pro-life tip. Plastic jewel cases will not go down the shitter.
You know what's even sadder about this, guy? Sorry, my mic was off for some reason. You know what's even sadder about this, guys? Is that I can totally see that happening, and I'm not surprised by that at all. I'm really not. I'm really not. That's just wow. Wow.
And the games were gone, I found out later, so they did try to steal them, and they actually tried to flush the fucking jewel cases down the toilet, trying to get away with it. And here is the thing that blows my mind. 2 things, actually. Game cases won't flush, and for everyone out there saying, oh, they were probably just in a rush trying to get out of there, just put them in the garbage in the bathroom. They have a third-party company at most of the places, like, because I was actually visiting Best Buy that day, and you just put them in the garbage, and the person wouldn't even have given a shit. They would have just packed up the garbage, been on their way, and you would have had your stolen games. But you tried, like a moron, to flush them down the toilet. Did you really think? And it wasn't a prank because, like I said, they took the games. Did you really think you were going to flush plastic jewel cases down the toilet? Did you really think that was going to happen? Were you that stupid? I'm just hoping you weren't that dumb and you were panicking. And you were panicking because maybe it was the first time you tried the shoplift. I'm assuming it was...
They were panicking, or they were panicking and on all the drugs at the same time. That sounds like something that someone would do when they're very, very high and they're paranoid. Oh my god.
Teenagers. It was the first time you tried the shoplift. Like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? Just put him in the toilet. Put him in the toilet. But you're morons. You could have just put him in the garbage, and there's a 99% chance that no one would have been the wiser. But now, because everyone saw what you tried to do, now they're going to check all the tapes, and your asses, I think they did actually get caught. Because they were like, well, someone obviously stole the games. Let's go look at the security cameras. I don't even know. The stupidity is so strong that it makes my ass cheeks tighten to a painful degree. Now let's get back to disgusting, and what's more disgusting than hearing a grown man moan passionately when he's trying to push a log right out of his ass?
Oh my god!
So I'm in a bathroom in ShopRite. All right, the shit game's real. I got to go take a dump. So I go run to the bathroom. And I'm sitting there, in the toilet, minding my own business, pushing out logs like a boss. And all of a sudden, the guy in the toilet next to me lets out a...
Did he literally just say pushing out logs like a boss? Did that statement actually just come out? Did that y'all? How come I have... Right? That's what I'm trying to figure out, Ragnarok. I thought that this was on... I like I said in the beginning, I think... Oh, excuse me. I think I've seen this before, but it's been a long time, obviously, because I do not remember any of this. Any of these stories. None of these really sound familiar. So either I barely watched this, maybe, when I found it, or I don't know, but that's hilarious. Which poop story is juicier, Blair's or Rich's? Damn, Mr. Gamer, damn. Shots fired. That's a good question, Mr. Gamer. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, that's too funny. If I was a shoplifter, I guess he was up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. Oh, good one, honey. Good one. Good one. Good one, dear. Oh my god, y'all are too funny. Ah, okay, here we go. Okay.
Passionate groan, somewhat like this. Oh! And I'm thinking at that point, yeah, it was a little jarring, but I'm like, all right, he probably had a massive turd that he had to push out. Sometimes you need that grunt to get it moving. Okay. But no, it continued, and it went from just him sound like he had to take a huge dump to sounding like a softcore porn. This is not an exaggeration. This is what it sounded like. Oh, 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 oh. I couldn't make this up either if I tried. And I actually probably am downplaying it a little bit as to what he sounded like.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now, you're probably thinking what I was thinking at the time. All right, this guy is just playing a prank. He probably just wanted to freak me out, and he was probably bullshitting. Well, from the smell of it, no, he wasn't. But then we kind of almost, in a creepy fashion, get out of both of our toilets at the same time, and we go to wash our hands. And he's still kind of panting, like he's like he just ran a marathon. And I look over to him. He was completely covered in sweat from head to toe. And I'll never forget, because his hair on top of his head was thinning, and you saw the sweat beads dripping down. He actually had sweat coming through his shirt from the effort he had to put in to let out this shit. I wanted to quit life that day. I heard a man almost give birth out of his asshole to a giant brown turd. And I heard it, I smelled it, and from the sweat on his body, I sadly saw the aftermath. I was traumatized for years after that. So you're probably thinking at this point, Rich, you can't top that fourth story. That was hilarious. I can't believe that actually happened. There's nothing that could be weirder than that happens in a bathroom. Well, obviously there can be. I'm sure you're not that naive.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is there more? Does he have one more? Oh my god, I don't know how much more I can take. I'm sorry, Tomato. I'm sorry. K-Hug, I brought you food. You hungry? Well, I will be here in a little bit. Let me not puke. Good lord. He wasn't bull, but he was shitting. Ha 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 ha, Mr. Gamer. Ha 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 ha. One more? Oh, God. Okay. Alright, here we go. Brace yourself. Okay. Okay, here we go.
But those stories are pretty damn good. How could you top that? Well, I'm about to. And make sure you're sitting down and make sure you've actually emptied your bowels and your bladder, because you may actually defecate on the seat that you're listening to this YouTube video in, because it will make you shit and piss. So back in the early 2000s, like 03 to 06, let's say, I used to do music competitions in the city during the day and during the night. Actually, this time, let me get my story straight. I was going to visit an entertainment lawyer in Manhattan. So the visit was done, and I took a cab back to Grand Central Station, and holy shit, because I drank like 5 gallons of coffee, I had to take a major leak. So